What up, guys? We are back. I'm your boy DeAnthony. I'm my boy Don here. We are Break Room Blitz, coming at you with another news or entertainment news. We don't have a real name for the segment, so if you guys have a name you want to give us, you can do that. Right now, it's movie or entertainment news. Okay?
Yeah, we're thinking about like Entertainment Weekly or something like that, something original, you know.
He's thinking about that. The rules on the channel: if we make you laugh or smile, go ahead and hit that like button. If we make you think, go ahead and comment. And if you just want to see our faces every week, this is beautiful, you know. Go ahead and hit that subscription button with the notification bell. We're going to have a good time. This is not a serious, we're not news reporters. We're just going to have a good time, say our opinions. If you agree or disagree, go ahead and comment. If you disagree, we will tell you that you're wrong. And why? Because we're always right, okay? We're never wrong, okay? Our opinions are facts, okay?
Mm-hmm. So it's the internet.
Exactly. It's the internet. It's an authority, okay? But again, we're just, you know, we're not gonna be too serious. So let's enjoy the ride with us, and we'll go from there. So we're gonna start off with the last weekend's box office numbers. What we got?
We got some millions. Right now we got The Nun, top of the box office.
That didn't do too well.
We got 53.9 million. It's got 27% on Rotten Tomatoes.
See, everyone got psyched into seeing it.
Yeah.
Because of the whole franchise.
Right.
They're like, oh, it's going to be good.
It'll be good.
27%.
Yeah.
But 50 million is still pretty good. It's good enough to probably make another one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bamboozle them.
So,
Hook them with the trailer. We got Peppermint. Now, that one got a 13% score, which, you know, we don't agree. We do not agree.
We did a review. Check out our review.
Yeah.
Don't listen to the critics. Peppermint did pretty well.
Yeah. Much hype for this movie. Right now, I mean, it's already a weekend. It's got 13.5 million. So, I mean, still selling. Crazy Rich Asians still killing at the box office, 93%.
We didn't go see it.
We gotta see it. I mean, I'll eventually see it for sure because I've heard really good reviews on it. It's at 13.3 million, so still pushing good numbers there. Yeah. Now, The Meg. It's at 46%. That was surprising to me. I didn't think it was going to do that.
Either.
Yeah.
We missed a lot of stuff this summer.
Yeah.
Vacations and, you know, summertime.
We got to handle stuff ourselves, you know.
Right.
But, it's pushing 6.2 million, so still doing really good. The surprising one here is Searching. Now, we did go see that one. Yeah. It's at 92%, 4.7 million. I don't know what happened there. I wasn't feeling it that much.
Not 92%?
Yeah.
Golly.
Like, what is this on Netflix score or?
Wow.
Yeah. So,
we'll stop it there.
Yeah. So
wow.
That's our top box office right there, top 5. So.
Yeah. See to check out our review for Searching as well. Let us know what you guys thought. It definitely shouldn't have a 92% for me. The story was cool. It was nice to get that out there. Parents, you need to be better parents.
Right.
But it wasn't 92%.
Not 92%. No.
But so what we got for this coming week?
So
what can we expect?
So opening this week, we got The Predator. Okay. So enough said. You know, I don't care how much janky stuff might be going on in the movie. We got to see it. It's The Predator.
Yeah, that's
one
of my favorite franchises as a kid.
Aside from like Terminator, we got Predator. You know what I mean? It's like hand in hand.
Exactly. So, Predator, Terminator,
Alien.
RoboCop. Yeah.
It's like, put them all in the movie.
Oh, that would be dope.
Dude, Battle Royale.
That would be dope.
Maybe we should do who wins at the end.
Right, someone should buy up all those franchises and start their own
monster. Like, legit, like, rated R, you know. Quality.
90s verse.
Yeah. Ooh. We're on to something.
Right.
Alright, you know, where to send the money. A Simple Favor. I don't know too much about this one. I think it's one of those indie movies. I'm not too familiar with it.
Sorry, we're new at this, so we're going to look it up before we do it for next week. But
yeah,
you can look it up.
This is what's happening, okay?
Right.
White Boy Rick. I actually do want to see this one. It's like takes place in like the 70s, and it has Matthew McConaughey.
Oh yeah.
So I do want to see White Boy Rick. You know, kind of a 15-year-old. He's an informant for the FBI, trying to take down big crime. So, really interesting story. I do plan on watching it.
Yeah, we'll see that probably next Tuesday or Monday or something like that.
Yeah. Bring it to you. Let you know.
We got you.
And then Unbroken Path to Redemption. Not too sure what that is. And I don't know what Mandy is, so...
That's 98%. A lot of people want to go see it.
98% so far. Yeah.
Mandy.
Critics.
All right, so that is the box office before and after, or after and before.
Coming soon, and
Yeah.
top.
We're going to get a name for this segment, too. So, we saw some trailers today. Don't worry, we're going to get to the news. But we saw some trailers that we thought were pretty decent. We saw Viper Club.
Viper Club was really interesting.
About the lady who gets her son kidnapped, and, you know, I guess they asked for ransom. And she's kind of going through the government and her friends to see, and it seems like social media, see if she can come up with this $20 million.
Go fund me.
Seems pretty, I know, right? Seems pretty cool. Then we saw Split. Not Split.
Glass.
Glass trailer 2.
That was dope.
Very dope.
It showed a lot.
Showed a lot. They're trying to really make sure everyone comes in January to see this movie.
I think now it's gotten out of that cult classic thing that it was with like Unbreakable and then Split and then like really hyped it up for this one. So
right.
I'm hoping they do us right and they don't mess it up because I'm a big fan of this like series for M. Night, which isn't saying much. Cause
no, it's not.
He's like...
Because I didn't like it.
Yeah.
I didn't like Unbreakable. It's very slow, very boring.
But Split,
But I did like Split.
Okay,
Split was good. Yeah. And the whole little twist at the end, I felt was brilliant.
It's a cherry on top.
Right. Yeah. But I'm not going to rewatch Unbreakable. I might watch Split again.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely going to go see that one.
Absolutely.
Glass. So, seems really cool. Check out that trailer. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's pretty dope. Yeah. It reminded me of like Get Out and Split together. You know, so check that out.
Cool.
Alright, so we actually do have some news to talk about. That you guys, if you're still with us, we salute you. You are a citizen of Break Room Blitz, okay? Alright, so first one, 20th Century Fox pulls scene from Predator, which we're about to go see.
What?
Can't believe it. You pulling scenes? Hold on now. It might be a good one that's connected.
Right.
The dots. Yeah. I might not know what the hell's going on.
Right.
But
like, how'd they get there to there?
Right. Yeah. But pulls scene from Predator after director Shane Black casts his friend, a registered sex offender. It's an interesting story because, you know, it is his friend, and what he said was, I thought I would help out a friend. Now, to get some context, we'll put the description of the article. It's an LA Times article where everyone's saying, we got to snatch this out. We can't have this man in the scene. Because apparently he's hitting on a young lady in the movie.
I was going to say, it's got to have something to do with his whole sex offender thing with, like, maybe, I don't know.
Right, so I guess they kind of felt like, how can you have me act with this guy who you knew was a sex offender and I didn't know?
Yeah, and,
So the context is, he sexually assaulted his distant family member. I don't know how distant. Fourth removed, third removed.
It doesn't matter.
She was 14. But the thing is, for me, how I look at it is, for one, this is Hollywood. They all predators, okay?
Yeah.
There is no one. Oh, let me say not no one, because I would like to think that John Krasinski isn't one.
Jim for the Office.
Right. But for the most part, they're all doing this scandalous stuff. The casting couch is a thing.
Yeah.
It's not something that people just make up out of nowhere.
Right.
Not saying all of them, but I feel like that's like the norm, okay?
Right. We got a whole Me Too movement.
2, it happened in 2010, which is not that long ago.
No.
He was 39 years old.
Okay.
But he did go to jail for it.
Better.
And he spent 6 months in jail over it.
Ooh.
So my thing is, well, he got caught. He got sentenced. He did the time. When do we just be like, you paid your dues, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of get it in the sense where, like, Robert Downey Jr., he was flagged as an actor, and he didn't get any work up until, like, his friend also gave him that role in the Iron Man movie.
But it wasn't for that, though. It wasn't for assault, was it?
No, it was just because he was drugs. Yeah, he was a drug addict. And so no one was touching him in Hollywood. And if it wasn't for his friend, forgot his name at the top of my head. Anyway, the director of the first Iron Man movie, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have all these awesome movies that he's made up until then,
Yeah, and my thing is... I'm sorry, did you have more?
that's just one way to put it. But
it's a sex offender,
with,
though.
You don't mess with little kids.
It's a little different.
That's where we draw the line.
And to me, if he's still your friend, that means you're okay with it,
right.
for one.
And then the scene that you give the guy, come on now.
Yeah, some people online were saying that, he could have had like a smaller, don't put him as an actor. He could be like something, I don't know, behind the scenes.
Background.
Right. And I get it. It's just that I feel like there's an atmosphere in Hollywood that this is like what they do. Not saying it's right, but if that's your friend and you know he's a sex offender, because he never denied that he didn't know.
Yeah.
Or that he did know. He never denied that. Yeah.
Yeah. He
So
knew damn well.
Right. So he's probably a sex offender.
It's like, you're a sex offender, right? I'm gonna give you the perfect scene. What is it? Sex offending. Like, really? Come on, bro. Why are you trying to shoot us both in the foot here?
I'm telling you, you are your friends.
Yeah.
If, for instance, I'm a dad and I see my son very often, I could not be friends with someone who had kids and never saw them. So that if I was okay with that, that means I'm probably doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So no one's upset at the actual director per se.
Oh yeah.
Because he hasn't been convicted.
Right.
But
he hasn't been caught.
Right. I'm like,
yeah.
He's probably one too.
Yeah, I think
but
so.
the thing is, do we never forgive? You can never work in Hollywood again. You'll never work in this town again.
I don't know.
Or because they have to live.
Yeah, I mean, if they want forgiveness, they have to ask for it. And I mean, it's a two-way street. We have to forgive them, but don't forget and don't put him in a scene where he got accused of the same stuff. Come on now, some common sense, people.
It's an interesting thing, I don't subscribe to whatever the internet and society's judge and jury is about. I like to have my own ideas.
Yeah. And
forgiveness is a big thing. But like you said, maybe he doesn't get a scene with a woman.
Yeah.
But to me,
it's like,
he doesn't get a scene with a little girl. Like, that's the thing.
If I'm the director and I really did think that he was my friend, you don't do him dirty like that. It's like, bro, I got a good scene for you. It's not going to be too big, but, I don't know, maybe...
He was in another movie, too.
It's like The Predator,
He was in another movie that the director directed. And they're saying, well, you had to know by now this was going to come up. He doesn't care. He's fine with it. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I think you gotta be a three-dimensional thinker here. If you have a guy who has a friend, who's a sex offender, and you hire him anyway, and you still are friends, you're okay with it.
Right.
So I don't know. That's just my thing. If you're gonna be upset at everybody.
Right.
But I don't necessarily agree or disagree.
Yeah.
I see both sides. It happened a long time ago, and he went to jail.
Right.
It's not just an accusation.
And I think that a similar thing happened with the whole Jeepers Creepers thing, and that's why it got pulled from the theaters because the director was a creep.
Yeah. It was a bad movie anyway. But
I'll never know.
I forget the details on that one. I think that he never. I don't know if he got caught or not, or was convicted. Mm-hmm. He might have just been accused. He might have been convicted. I don't know. But as goes to say, it's an atmosphere.
It's Hollywood.
It's a lot of evil stuff goes on in Hollywood.
Watch your kids.
That's why you guys need to just stop being starstruck. Stop being fans of these people. And just appreciate the art.
Right.
Appreciate the art that you got. And whatever happens behind the scenes or off camera, it is what it is.
Your favorite actor is not going to be... It shouldn't be your role model.
It's probably wicked.
First of all. And they probably are wicked. Look at Kevin Spacey. Look at all these other high-end actors, man.
So bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
Really bad.
But it's it sounds like Hollywood to me.
Hollywood.
Yeah, that's what I know about Hollywood.
It's suspect.
So, but anyway, let's move on. So, Cyborg movie.
Woo.
Ray Fisher, which is the guy who plays Cyborg,
okay,
says that they asked him if we'll ever get a Cyborg movie. He says probably not because it's so much CGI all you really get is like a portion of his eye.
Right.
So everything else is CGI. So it's probably going to cost $200 million to make. Would it cost $200 million? Maybe not. Maybe 150, 120. But I don't see it in like 70s or 80s.
Right.
Because it's just way too much. Unless most of the movie was him either as a student, which is more like an origin story.
Right.
Or, he has on his sweatsuit.
Yeah. Tracksuit. It's like, okay, let's try to cover up some of this. Because in the Justice League movie, he was pretty much fully covered in his jumpsuit.
Which is terrible. I've never seen that before.
Right.
They're like, we gotta save money here, okay?
It's like, hold on, let me put my hoodie. Okay.
Which is why he's not in the New Titans show.
Oh.
Because it would have been too much money to do that. And it's he might come in like season 2 or 3 maybe when they get a following.
Right, we got a bigger budget now.
Right.
Yeah.
But off the bat, it is a lot. I get it.
It is a lot.
But another thing is that they didn't really give too much of character.
No.
For his character. Character development.
No.
We don't really know who he was.
Yeah.
We didn't get to see him as a football star.
He's mostly a victim. Yeah, if anything. I mean, they really made him a victim and a torn character, and he was barely coming into his own, like, knowing what he himself is all about.
Right.
So, I mean, I do want to see, like, the backstory for him, because I think they're owed that. He's a really fresh face, first of all, and then I want to do, like, respect for that actor, because I thought he was awesome.
It's so hard though because they did a whole Justice League that no one cared about.
Yeah.
So you gonna just have one person now that we didn't really get to see much of.
Right.
And as a black man, I like to see black characters get movies, but I'm like, do I really care about that? I would go see it.
Yeah.
But I'm not upset if they don't.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I didn't even like his whole suit. I didn't like that at all. It was just very clunky. And like, let's put a little light right here and. I'm like, who is that?
Right, yeah.
What is going on? It just...
No Cyborg of mine. Where's the blue?
I know. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. I like the Cyborg from the Teen Titans. And I wouldn't even...
Booyah!
When he transforms at the end, I guess he evolves.
Right, yeah.
That was a better
centerpiece.
Right.
But it was more like Iron Man, too. So, I'm like...
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah.
But I don't really care. Everyone copies off of everyone, though.
Right. I mean, yeah.
But I just don't really care enough about the character. What do you guys think? Do you care about the character enough?
Yeah.
Or should we just still get it?
Right.
Just because they introduced him to us.
I think what would be kind of a cool idea is to kind of include Cyborg in like a Shazam movie, but the Shazam movie is already coming out. But yeah.
Yeah, I think he's a better. The Teen Titans work. Because they're all sidekicks.
Right, yeah.
They're not main characters.
That's a good point.
For one, he's not supposed to be in Justice League. Because those are all main characters.
Right.
He's a side character.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would probably be a better idea. He's a little side character in the Shazam.
Yeah.
He can be the voice of reason. Because Shazam is so goofy and young and immature.
Exactly.
And it seemed more like Cyborg was the mature one.
Yeah.
But... that's just me.
Who knows?
Personally. What do you guys think? Should they make it or not? Let us know. Alright. Next thing we got. Disney submits Black Panther for all award categories, including Best Picture.
Woo.
Wow. I think that was a good idea.
Wow.
Me personally.
Yeah.
I think it should win Best Picture.
Yeah.
What do you think? Should it win Best Picture?
It's going to speak volumes. Let's just pump the brakes a little bit. Disney submitted this Black Panther movie. Out of all the movies that they've made, this past year, I mean, this is a huge controversy, but it was like, it did really well. It did so well, and
I think it was the number 2 movie.
Yeah, in the whole world. In the whole world, I think it like broke records and everything too. So, I mean, the fact that Disney submitted it, I think that they're speaking to the Academy, because the Academy has this whole issue of actually nominating all these different actors. It's not very diverse, first of all, with all their nominations. Yeah. It's very one-sided. So the fact that they're doing that, and it's Disney, so I mean, I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, it's the number 1. Oh no, it's 2008. 2008. I want the whole Trying to get of all time.
Stats. Yeah. So I mean, we know that it brought forth big numbers. First of all, do I think it's gonna win? Nah, because the Academy likes to go for these artsy movies that didn't really have like a big blockbuster presence. That like most of the people, just because most of the people like these like huge movies, like I loved it. I don't think that it's probably gonna win. It may not even make it to the list of the actual nominees. You know what I'm saying? Because they have to filter out. Okay, what were the top 5 nominated movies of this year? Honestly, they never get an action movie like that, so I don't think it's going to make it too far. But the fact that they submitted it as their nomination, it's a cool step. It's something cool. It was a cool move on their part, for sure.
Right, so Black Panther is number 3 domestically of all time, and worldwide it is number 9 of all time.
So, I mean, it's top 10. I mean, well,
and not only that, not just what it did numbers-wise, but what it did historically. We've never seen all these black characters in a positive light.
Yeah.
And it had a whole movement. People were dressing up in their African gear. You know, everyone was doing the whole, Wakanda Forever. It was a movement, so to say that it wasn't the best picture, it's not that it was just popular. Mm-hmm. I'll take a popular vote. We talked about this in our last news segment.
Right, best popular movie award.
Because it was. But, it also has some historical reverence to it. Mm-hmm. It unfortunately, it was historical in 2018.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we've never seen anything like that. They like to say, oh, black movies don't sell overseas. Look at it.
Yeah.
Action sells all over the world.
Right.
So I thought it was great. We get to see, his heritage, where he came from, his belief systems, and then we get to see how, he changes a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's all positive. So I think it should win Best Picture, but, who am I? Who are we?
Yeah.
Just two guys that are right.
Just two guys with a dream.
Yeah. Last thing we wanted to talk about, I don't know if you guys heard, but Jordan Peele eyes a new Candyman remake.
Wow.
Now, if you don't know, he's the guy who did, which probably you should know, but he's the guy who did Get Out, and that was a brilliant movie.
It's great.
Do you think he should do a remake, or he should stick to his original content?
I think that this is a good opportunity for him because his remake and a lot of these like kind of actors are kind of branching out and directing their own like one-off brand new story, and I love that. There's nothing that I love more than to show me a movie that's brand new with an original concept, just like John Krasinski gave us Quiet Place.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome. Get Out was another one of those kind of movies that came out around the time that Split did, so it was kind of like that whole mind game thing going on.
Right.
So, I mean, it's kind of hard to say, like, okay, give me another one-off original story, right off the bat, So, for me, I would say, you know what, do your thing, get paid, and, but still come with what you gave me and Get Out. Give me something dope, give me some dramatic stuff. And it's Candyman, so you all know the story of Candyman.
The Candy.
It kind of borderlines on that whole thing with like very kind of horror, but maybe not really, more like suspenseful thriller.
It's definitely horror.
Yeah.
Because he's a demon that comes out of the mirror.
Yeah.
If you say his name 3 times, 5 times, something like that, in the dark, in the bathroom.
Yeah. So he's a demon.
I never messed around with that.
No.
I probably got to say twice just to see, but I don't mess around with demons, man. I don't do it, fake or not.
Yeah.
Movie or not.
Right.
I'm not going to say Candyman 3 times. Not in a row, in the dark, in the mirror.
Yeah.
Not going to happen.
No.
So, I don't know. Would you go watch it if it's Peele? I know, because we don't watch scary movies.
We don't watch scary movies like that.
Unless they're, like, interesting.
Yeah, you know what? As much as I would want to support Jordan Peele, it depends on how he delivers this movie. If it's a remake, we did go see It. It was I'd never seen the movie It the whole way through. I mean, growing up.
Show.
I mean, I only seen like snippets of it, like clips, like library scene or whatever, you know. And actually seeing it now after watching Stranger Things with like the little kids, it's the way that they're reinventing these movies. It's not too bad for me. So I mean, if Jordan Peele does it and he does it like his take, like with how he did Get Out, it might be kind of interesting.
It might. You know, we have to see a trailer.
Yeah.
He hasn't started shooting or anything like that. It's not a done deal.
Right.
But he is trying to get that franchise. I think it's a good franchise for him, being that he likes horror. I can't mess with the horror, but I appreciate the art,
Right.
you know, that he's going to put into it. But I don't do it. I'm not a big fan of horror movies, going to go see demons and stuff. Exorcists' heads is turning. No, I don't want to see that. But, you know, if it has a good story, if we think it's like something that's like different, if it's not just like a jump scare, then maybe we'll see how it all, you know, pans out.
Right.
But jump scares are not really my thing. Not that I get scared, because
Yeah.
I'm a man.
Hmm.
You know,
Okay. more likely he would laugh, just like that.
no, I'm pretty serious about the whole demonic stuff.
No.
When it comes to that, I'm like, oh hell no! Like, that's why we didn't go see The Nun. The trailer was enough for me.
I'm good.
I'm like, can't do it, can't do it.
No.
Because I don't want to come home thinking about that. Oh, what's in that corner?
Right.
Turn on the lights.
Right.
I don't want to be like that, you know. So I used to like scary movies back in the day.
Yeah.
But it's just not something I want to celebrate today.
No, it
So I
stays
know
with you
that
too long.
all of you guys who love horror movies will hit the dislike button. It's okay.
You know what?
It's okay.
Fine.
Which is not my thing. But I think that he could really do something with that. It's not like I mean, it is a classic, but the newer generation probably don't even know what Candyman is.
No.
So I think that he's going to be able to, you know, present it in a way that's revigorating.
Yeah, reinventing.
Right. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But we probably won't go see it. But it's in the news, so we thought we would just tell it to you, okay?
It is what it is.
Right. Alright, guys. That is our news segment, whatever we're going to call it. TV, entertainment, news.
Insider edition.
You guys let us know. If you have a name for us, we're definitely open to it. Because we want to be uniform. We don't want to be saying different things every single video.
Right.
But it's the new entertainment news for right now.
Yeah.
Because we're all over the place. Video games, movies, people getting cut out of the scenes and stuff. But we enjoy it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll be here every week. We're going to go see The Predator this week.
Yeah.
We'll do a review on that. You can check that out Saturday morning. We didn't get any you know, pre-screens or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I was trying though.
Yeah.
I was trying. Sorry guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Where can we find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Facebook at PwnedPops. That's PWNEDPOPS.
He will make you a custom pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Super dope. That's Icon.
Dope. That's what I do.
Icon from DC. If you don't know, look him up.
Yeah.
Oh, I almost dropped it. Alright guys. So we're out of here.
Peace.
You can, sorry, no we're not. You can find me on all our social media on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Break Room Blitz. We put up all the posts of the new videos that we do, and I have funny memes on there.
You got some funny ones.
So I try hard to find these memes. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Alright guys, now we're out. Peace. Well, actually I'm about to get up and turn the camera off.
Get to the chopper.
But
Come on, do it.